Hello, my name's Tabitha Burrell. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are interested in creating the best life that you can possibly live, please follow along with me and subscribe because that is my purpose for this whole YouTube channel is just to help other people understand that the way we think and the way we feel creates our life. And so everything starts up here in our mind with a thought. And by law of attraction, things are brought to us. By the law of vibration, that's how we're feeling. So if you're interested in that, please follow along. I think we'll have a lot of fun. And I'm really excited about learning from everything I'm still studying. I've been studying this about 5 years, but talking about it, I'm finding out, is also a way of teaching myself again, because some of this stuff I've reviewed before I do a video, I had not thought about in a while. So it's not only good for me, it's good for you if you're new to this. And also, if you'll comment, I would love to hear your perspective on whatever I'm talking about. I would love to hear any testimonials you might have. And it gives me a thrill when I read or hear about someone whose life is changed by simply changing the way they think. So today I'm going to talk about law of attraction. I've actually been really rereading this book. This is one of my favorite books. It's Working with the Law by Raymond Hollowell. And I had got to the law of attraction chapter, which is, I think, chapter 3. And basically, law of attraction in a nutshell, if you're not familiar with it, is like attracts like. You know how you always hear opposites attract? That's not true. That is not true. Like attracts like. Now, you can have, like my husband and I, we're actually very alike. So that's what attracted us. But we balance each other out by, things I'm really good at, he's not. Things he's really good at, I'm not. But at our core, we're very much the same. And so that is probably what attracted us to each other. Does that make sense? So, your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy shape your reality. And a lot of people think that the law of attraction was just invented when the movie The Secret came out. But really, law of attraction has, it's like gravity. And it's actually a secondary law. It's actually a secondary law to the law of vibration. So your vibration is that state of being that you're in. And it creates how you're feeling. If you want to know what vibration you're in, just check out how you're feeling. Right now, I'm feeling pretty calm. I feel confident. I feel at peace. And I hope you can tell that when you're watching this video. And I'm excited because I'm talking about my favorite subject. So maybe you can feel that too. And, the vibration we're in can change rapidly. If you've ever been around a really negative person or somebody really grouchy, think about how quickly you got defensive or how quickly you were like, oh gosh, and you became worried or irritated, or, your vibration is always changing. And the goal is to get to one of the higher vibrations like love, happiness, joy, peace, and stay there. Now, the lower vibrations, despair, depression, fear, we don't want to be there, right? So you're going in and out of vibrations all day long. And I don't think a lot of people really grasp that. And, we can control that. Now, I'm not saying when you're angry, don't feel angry and to think positive instead of being angry. That's not good. You need to embrace how you're feeling and accept it and just be like, feel the feelings that you're feeling and then let it go. And in the letting go of it, you release resistance. And you can easily float back up to the top. You may not float immediately up to the top of the higher vibrations, but when you're angry and you just let yourself accept that you're angry, I'm angry because of this, and you just feel the feelings, and then you welcome it. In the book, The Greatest Secret, which is a wonderful read, I highly suggest it. Rhonda Byrne talks about the welcoming practice. And when you welcome your lower vibrations, you just accept it and you're like, yes, that's you. I know this isn't going to last forever. I know that how I'm feeling isn't how I want to stay feeling. I know that this fear thought that I'm thinking isn't really true. And you can just let it go. So our vibration is very important, and it is a huge factor in the law of attraction. And so a lot of people talk about manifestation and law of attraction. And, you have to know when there's something that you want in your life, you have to know what you want, and you have to make a clear, well-defined picture of that. And Raymond Hollowell in this book talks about that, the clear, defined picture, and you want to visualize whatever it is you're wanting. With my work, I visualized a raise, and I had asked for a raise, and I visualized the amount, and I had an affirmation that I said with that visualization, and that affirmation was, I do a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I provide a wonderful service for wonderful pay. And I said it over and over again, right? And it became a belief. And from the belief came the actual raise. Now, it took about 4 months, 3 or 4 months, before I actually got the raise from the time I requested the raise. And the great thing about it is I would write down every day, I'm so happy and grateful that I got a raise for, and the amount. And I'd write the amount down or more. And wouldn't you know it, I got a raise for more than I requested. That is amazing, isn't it? Now, you can logically look at all the workings, all the 3D world workings of me getting the raise, and logically explain why I got more than I asked for. But I don't think that that's exactly, I think I got it because I believed I would get that amount or more. And, God is always happy to give us more than we ask for. So have a visualization, know that it's coming, and what you want to do is not doubt. I had no doubt I was going to get a raise of at least that amount that I was writing down, right? And I kept saying my affirmation, and I didn't doubt it, and I didn't have any fear, even though I had someone else in my life that had some fear about it. And I would just disregard respectfully what they were saying, and I would just say, nope, I made this amount. And that's what I stayed in, I had my moments of frustration for how long it was taking, but I would quickly redirect myself, and I would just say, you know what? Nope, this has already happened, and I'm going to get that amount or more. And it did. It took about 4 months, but it happened, and I got more than I asked for. And that was a great teaching for me. That happened about 2 years ago. And another amazing thing is my income has steadily increased. And I make even more than I did when I had that great manifestation of a really good raise. And, that's just how law of attraction works. When you get in that frequency, whatever frequency you're in, if you're irritated, you are going to attract more things to be irritated about. Now, the bad thing about that is once you know that and understand it, you you can't never not understand it. So now every time I get irritated, because I do, I'm just human, I will think to myself, stop it, you're going to get more to be irritated about. And it happened to me just the other day. I got irritated, and sure enough, about 5 minutes later, I had a whole different thing to be irritated about. So this law of attraction, the more you learn about it, the more you see evidence of the like attracts like in your life. It is amazing. And, you know, you can try a manifestation technique to prove it to yourself if you're a skeptic. Maybe you want to, I tell you what I did is I manifested a duck. I did this online free manifestation test, and I chose a duck. And let me tell you how the duck came to me. I was cleaning in my son's bathroom, and I found a little rubber ducky that was like, the body was a turkey and the head was the rubber ducky, and I had never seen it before. And I had just done this manifestation test the day before. And I was like, where in the world did this rubber ducky came from? And then I was like, holy Toledo, it's a duck. And I had an intention to manifest a duck somehow, some way. And so it works. It really works if you're open to it. Now, common mistakes are doubting, getting frustrated, letting negative emotions or fear take over. Like with me and wanting to raise, it was a real battle not to get frustrated. It was, and I actually had some fear because I had some coworkers that weren't very happy, and they were talking about going somewhere else to work. And I really care about these people, this person, and it all worked out. I just refused to give into that fear, right? And so it all worked out. And you know, you need to just believe it's going to happen. Law of attraction, if you need anybody to tell you if it's real or not, I'm here to tell you it's real. It is absolutely real. And, you know, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. And it's true. Your heart, they refer to your heart, but it's actually your mind. The heart is the mind. Okay, look at that. Look at it that way. As you think in your heart or your mind, so are you. So you have to believe that you can control your world you're in. Now, things will happen that you will think you have no control over, but you just maintain a vibration of everything is always working out. Everything is going to be okay. And ultimately, it will work out. So, if you have any questions or testimonials, please leave me a comment. I would love to respond to you. I would love for you to subscribe and talk with me about, you know, what you want to know or what you've learned, how you have noticed this universal law in your life. And get this book. It's from Amazon. It's really cheap. Less than $10. I want to say it was $6.99 or $6. It was less than $7, I think. Anyway, it's a great book. It has several laws in it, and the law of attraction, you know, is everyone's favorite, I think, because of The Secret. If you haven't watched The Secret, go watch it. I think it's free on YouTube, and you can listen to this book for free on YouTube as well. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate you, and please go out there and decide that, you know, life is worth living, and you're going to live your best life. You're going to enjoy all the good things, and you're going to have great relationships and enjoy your work and help other people and just live your best life. And I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. You have a good day. I love you. God bless.